the Honorable Chief Minister, Nagaland Neiphiu Rio. We also have guests from the Hans Foundation, and then all the honored guests who have made it convenient to come here this morning. We're so happy to have you here. It's a small crowd, people who have partnered in this project, and these are the people that we have called. And so we're so happy that you've been able to make it to this program. We just wanted to share we could have had this program in Assam, but then we thought we should celebrate together the program that was done with the community, with the villagers, with the church. And what is more exciting is within 16 months, different departments got together, the villagers, the SCG mothers, and all the way, up to the various departments. Like, for example, PHED. The bridge landed in Dimapur, and we did not know how to carry the bridge. And we are happy to have that PHED department is here. I just texted to them. I didn't know any one of them. And I just said, can you carry our steel girders? And so I want to tell you that immediately they responded and they said, we'll pick it up from the train station. So don't worry, my people will go and pick it up. And then from the CM's road fund, we got 15,000. From RD, we got 10,000. And then the border road came in, they provided cement. And so many people came in. But then we were stuck because we did not have a 70 feet long tree to make the bridge. So we're just wondering, okay, we have this support coming in, but what do we do with the bridge? And so I want to mention that Hans Foundation was one of the agencies who came in. I remember it was the first COVID first phase, and I remember Brigadier Shailinda coming, despite the COVID situation, he comes all the way, and then he was part of it. And so we're really happy to have him here with us. So to begin with, I would like to invite the chairperson of the construction committee, Mr. O. Somba, who was very much part of this, and to take the opportunity to thank the various departments who are part of this initiative.
Respected Chairperson, most respected Honorable Chief Minister, Dignitaries, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on behalf of the Construction Committee. First of all, itu bridge banawon nimite amigan Sakta Bustila Village Council Chairman aro Pastor Khan Sir Juma Pragol Kurishe. Pura time je amigan committee set up kurishe dati ami committee chairman lobide bogana Sati Khan Brahmoigi dishe. Holibi moi laga monde tau tikta thakishe kile bani rasta do 10-11 kilometers ase. Nala to hile ekdam damar itu kinaga banabo poisa nai kun ki approach kuribo koina ekta taw lagi jase holi bi sir koise auni khan moi ki hat milibe moi poisa bisaribo koina ami khan shuru hoise o time de by the grace of God Hans Foundation agede aise aro Chief Minister Roads Fund Mohan ki paisa bishi dishe aro RD department PHED PWD aro well wishers so ahigana mondi to success hobo neki government olopi bhavana thaka nai olibi itu ka so milabra itu rasta do success hoise amigan itia video ba dikhabo rasta do bishi lamba bridge te ekdam damar olibi iki loba hat miligana aro amigan loba support ahigana pura right to kam do success hoishi aro amigan iku dibole nai olibi kiman jun itu bridge rasta de poisa aro kam rambadat kurise amigan laga prathana rakhi ase department aro nijor laga जीवन विश्व प्रभागी राखिजिबो कोइना आमिका लागा ब्रादर राखिजिबो सो मानु participate करिजे सो मानु मदद करिजे होले भी I request our Honorable Chief Minister to kindly stand at your feet for our small appreciation.
This bridge also served as a lifeline for many other villages, especially during the monsoons. Today, in place of this bridge stands a 70-feet metal bridge, a testament of unity and brotherhood. It all started in the year 2010 when the Lutheran Christian Society initiated a dialogue with National Health Mission and started running Longpang Primary Health Center on a public-private partnership model between the government of Nagaland and the community. The sole purpose was to meet the basic health needs of the people in the area. The PHC became the only PHC in India where the salary comes from the government and the doctors and nurses are appointed by the community. Over the years, a big challenge was faced by some villages in accessing the health services provided due to road linkage. It would take them almost 3 hours to reach the health facility. They had to travel 30 kilometers upstream and 30 kilometers back to the health center. In the year 2014, the villagers around the PHC met to discuss the situation. It was decided that the community would raise funds and build a bridge using locally available materials. In a span of 8 months, the much-awaited bridge was built over the Neiphiu River. Unfortunately, the bridge was washed away by flood waters the following monsoon. Despite this huge loss, the community once again decided to build a new bridge at a safer location. The village councils and church took the lead for building the second bridge. Members of self-help groups and Mothers Club also came to support the initiative. ECS helped mobilize the support to build this bridge. The construction was initiated through a massive convergence effort between various state departments such as the Public Works Department, Rural Development, the local MLA, individual donors, and friends of ECS. Other noteworthy funder was the Hans Foundation, who put in almost 60% of the cost. Young people helped in painting the bridge, while churches helped in the construction of wooden culverts on the link road. After almost 16 months, a new 70-feet bridge was built, and along with it, a 10-kilometer link road was completed. This was a result of the convergence effort put in by the state, funders, and the community. Today, the link road and bridge stand as the perfect example of what can happen when people come together.
Reverend Zelhou and his colleagues who are involved in the ECS and my honorable colleagues, Mr. Malamo and Mr. Meadow, and respected Brigadier Silindra, the Chief Operating Officer to the Hens Foundation, and particularly in the Northeast, other respected persons who are involved in this, the People's Bridge, the Dream Bridge, under the supervision and guidance of the ECS, the Inaugurates Christian Society, and people who are involved, like Mr. O. Samba, who is the chairman of the construction committee, and also Deputy Commissioner of Temsa, who has given the administrative leadership, respected leaders from the 7 villages of that area, the women, the youth, and the villagers, and all who have come in support of the project led by Hens Foundation and other government departments. Invitees, ladies and gentlemen. Indeed, I am delighted to be launching the People's Bridge, and the video clippings, and also the speeches made by the people who are involved. It is very heartwarming, very satisfying, and I am once again seeing so much strength in our community. It is my privilege to have launched the People's Bridge over the river Neiphiu. This is possible because of demands and the visionary leadership and the unity and coming together in convergence, as many of you had stated. For us simple villagers without a technical support, though you have the money or the people, you need technical experts to at least construct a bridge which is about 50 feet, a belly bridge. I hope it is strong enough to carry the heavy vehicles. I have seen the gate giving a height that is restricting the trucks and the heavy load vehicles. So this was the needs, and it could be made possible because all the people concerned of that area and outside support from the government and hence foundation. My heartiest congratulations to Chingmak in your team because people have taken different responsibilities, but you have given the leadership. Not only in this bridge, but we have just seen how the model school came about from abandoned school building, and how your Longpang PhD. I'll have a glass. I was chewing some dry fruits and I did not drink water. It's talking. The basic requirement of any human being is education, healthcare, and the basic connectivity, the access to other parts of the world, or even to your neighbors. And that's why I extend my heartiest congratulations to all the people who are involved, coming forward with financial support, with your labors, and other form of participations. But most of all, I want to express about the strength of the community. The stakeholders, the people, the community, unless they take the ownership and participate and own the ownership, it is not possible. Government had seen the strength of the community, and that's how we made good policies known as communitization, healthcare communitization, education communitization, and even power and other village roads also. But it remains on paper, not implemented. But you have taught lesson to all of us, and I think this should be learned by other communities in the state, in all the districts, or in all the administrative circles, so that the highly qualified administrative officers or other officers, they should take the responsibility to convergence with other departments and the community. In that way, many things can come up. I want to remind you about how our rural local bodies, the 73rd Amendment, 1992, Panchayati Raj, that act was passed in Parliament. the rural local bodies. And Nagaland was exempted from that act because we have a very rich tradition, our customary and our culture. And this includes not only Nagaland but Meghalaya and Mizoram in the Amendment Act of 1992, Panchayati Raj. We have a village council in place, we have village development board to decide what is their priority, what development they will take in the village. They will decide by themselves, not by the government. And then they select their GBs and they conduct a customary court where all the minor to major disputes are resolved without taking much time, without involving any financial expenditure. And after the decision is given, the community or the authority, the customary court, make sure that the two conflicting parties remain in a cordial atmosphere and remain friendship of family in the society. These are very, very rich tradition. That's how we are exempted. Here I want to add a little bit for the interest of everybody. Then comes again the Municipal and Town Council Act, that is urban local bodies. This Parliament Act of 2002 is also passed. In Nagaland, for these urban local bodies, the Act did not exempt Nagaland state because a town is a collection of so many nationalities and all kind of people, not only your state but national, international community. And that's how the urban local bodies is a different together, altogether. There you have introduced women reservation, you have to do taxations and others thus and that. Now there were reaction that in our tradition we will not accept women reservation. So there is dispute which is still not resolved. And then we are exempted from income tax, wealth tax, property tax. So why we should pay tax in the municipal? So these are become very big issues, still not resolved. But we are not exempted. We have to follow that.
Nagaland TV, Sop Manulaga Awas. Watch us live on Geo TV and on your television sets as well. For Dimapur viewers, we are on channel number 10 in Global Chapter, and for Kohima and Mokokchung viewers, switch to channel number 138 on Hornbill Digital. For all news and updates, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube and Twitter.